Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to Stranded Raft. This is a Minecraft custom map with 26 challenges that I'm going to try to complete. Don't know if I'm going to do all of them, but I'm going to try. And this also has custom mechanics along with it, where there's water where you're going to get thirsty, you can drink water from a glass bottle and that'll help you, or various foods can. Also, you will get cold during the night or when it rains, so shelter, being under roof, will keep you warm. And there's also different types of food that can poison you, which I think is already in the game. And then also, same thing with getting cold. You're going to want to be near fire. So that's most of this. So I already have the challenges written down right in a text document. So I'm just going to hop right into this. This is like the Stranded Deep game where there is a shark, or there's multiple sharks roaming in these waters. Yeah, there's one right there. It's a guardian, so those are considered sharks. But we have made it to our first island where chickens are seagulls now. So that's nice. Nice to know. Also, there is stone, like rock, that you can mine up, obviously in Minecraft, but there's a chance that a silverfish might come out of one of them. I think it might not be a random occurrence. It might just be like the stone that you can place in creative where it pops out a silverfish when you break it, but gotta watch out for those. So first objective, build a shelter, which I am just going to cut down this tree right here and get myself some wood and figure out why I'm lagging first of all. That's crazy. Let me figure this out for a sec. Alright, hopefully fixed my little lagging problem there. Don't know why that happened. I think it might be everybody on my Wi-Fi at my house at once. But gonna try to power through. If it starts lagging again, I might try to record later. Don't know yet. Seems to be fine right now, so we'll just keep going. No more logs in this. Does not look like it. Alright, we have 8 so far. And another seagull. It will die. There we go. Grab the XP from him. And so I think these big trees have like amazing roots under here that I can build under, maybe. I'm gonna try to do that. Seems like a good idea. So I'm gonna save one piece of log, that way I can make a charcoal, because that's one of the objectives to complete. So I'm going to try to do that. Also going to make a chest and put it right there for now. Pick up a few of these saplings because these trees are just dropping them like crazy. I want to try to keep my sprinting to a minimum because this does have limited food, I have seen. So gonna try to keep that down. But one of the first things that I want to do is actually make a farm, because that will be my main source of food. So let's see, I'll just break in right here, let all the water flow. And I want to have the builds in this look like they were handmade. So I'm gonna be doing stuff like this and just making it look like it was hand dug up, making everything look nice and neat, I guess. Like I said again, just trying to make everything look like it was done by hand, and there's just lag all over the place. So that's the biggest problem I have right now. So I'm gonna try to fix all of this before I start recording again. Alright, so I'm back, but I do think that the reason I'm getting all this lag is because everybody on my Wi-Fi right now. So don't know what I'm gonna do about that. It might just keep recording, but might not be a good idea too. So I mean, let's just keep trying. First of all, I want to pick up a ton of seeds. Not a ton, but just a few to get me started with the farm over here. I also am gonna have to get a little bit of dirt for it. So let's just, right here I guess, dig up a little hole, grab ourselves some dirt. And sorry if you hear a child screaming in the background. We have our nieces over today, and it's really annoying. Alright, so let's see. Just gonna add a few places with dirt on them. Not too many, like I said, trying to keep it like it was done by an actual person. And the lag just had to come back, so give me a second. Alright, finished up my little farm area. Gonna try to make this episode short because I do want to break these up a bit, but for now just gonna try to keep my FPS problem to a minimum because that is quite annoying. Gonna need that for glass bottle because that is a necessity with thirst as a problem. That's going to be one of my biggest issues, I think, along with the shortage of food that I'm having. It's a good thing that I got my wheat farm going right away, though. That's a challenge done. Check that off already. But gonna get my charcoal also, which is another challenge I have to do. It's 2 challenges out of the way. Starting to build a shelter, which is another challenge. Geez, I'm not gonna have enough charcoal to make any torches, but that'll have to wait. I might cut down this big tree right here, and that's kind of in the way. I'd like to have a little bit of space to build more in the future, but for now this is gonna be fine. So let's see, gonna need some protection against the sharks, so I'm just gonna make a stone axe. I can use this for cutting down trees and also fighting. So now what do I want to do is cut down this tree, and this might take a while since this is one of the bigger trees on this island, so I might skip this part and get back in just a second. Alright, got the whole tree cut down, but in my little adventure to get all of that, I had to craft a bottle to get my thirst good again, but I think that's out of the picture, and right now I just want to make a nice little overhang for a shack, which will act as my home or shelter I guess, for a little while, which will be nice if I can get it. There we go. Alrighty. I think this is gonna turn out nice. And there. So I got the basic shape of what I want. So that's nice. There we go. All nice and in there. But what I want to do also is grab a bunch of sticks and make some fences, or a lot of fences actually. There we go. And I'm just gonna line the outside of this with pretty much sticks, if this were real, but you know, just Minecraft. Gotta deal with what we have. And I think that's gonna do it. It looks like it'd be held up in such as like a storm or something. I think it's good. Keeps me enclosed in a little area. I think that's gonna be it. And I'm also going to need some more charcoal, so let's get that. Make myself a few torches. There's a lot of banging because of these children, but hopefully they'll stop, because that's quite loud. Yes, just barely got it. Alright, and I'm gonna turn... I shouldn't need too many torches, so I'm just gonna make that many. There, that'll be fine. And it's already day again, so looking good. Just put one, yeah, I'll make more torches. I'll put 2 torches over here, just to keep the farm nice and lit up. And I think that'll be good. Making good progress. Got that whole tree cut down. Got a lot of saplings growing. Might plant some more. Yeah, I think so. There we go. Gonna need more seeds, so gonna pop in here and just grab some more. The lag is back. Beautiful. Well, I think this is where I'll just stop the episode then. I'll come back and try to record when there's less people on the Wi-Fi, because this is just terrible. So I'll see everyone next time.